That's good. So I never did a welcome back on this.
No?
No, so welcome back everyone. It's about, what is it, about 7 o'clock?
Yeah.
I left the house at 6:15 or 6:20. Got this cherry out of the woods up there. It was down across the trail. I went over to get some white oak that I had cut. But then I found this. So we're going to load this trailer up as soon as I put my stuff away and head up to the house. I'll back it over there closer now.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you talk to your mom?
Uh-uh.
Oh, I thought you were going down to your mom.
I was down there earlier. I fixed her driveway up.
Okay.
All right, now we're over by the pond here. We got a decent load of cherry in the little dump trailer already. We're gonna load up some of this white oak, what we can't fit in the trailer, and put in the Ranger. And Melissa has something to tell you. She is sporting her...
Outdoors with Morgan's Woodstock 2019.
Yeah, we're gonna be announcing here probably in the next couple weeks how we're gonna do Woodstock 2019 this year. What we're trying to do is get our website set up so people can enter there and then people can vote there, you know, once from the same IP address. We just want to get it all right before we do it. Last year when we did it, we voted in the comments of the video and I spent 20 hours counting votes.
Hours and spreadsheets and...
Yeah, we're not doing that again.
That was a lot of work.
Little growing pains, but it all worked out in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this year we're going to simplify things a little bit.
We're going to do it on the website.
Yeah.
It'd be great if someone already knows the specialty of that.
Yeah.
Hey,
right.
I've done it, or this is how you do it. Let's shoot me an email. That'd be great.
And also, what I want to say, I just checked the other day, and we had like 2 million views in the last 30 days, but surprisingly, only 30% of those are subscribers. The rest are non-subscribers, which I think in YouTube world, that's probably kind of normal, but if you enjoy these videos, we would appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button and click the little bell icon.
So if they're watching from a Roku or something,
yeah,
can they
see,
watch?
that's the thing.
Can
A lot
they
of
subscribe?
people, a lot of people can't or don't, watch it on TV or whatever.
Yeah.
I met that one guy at the store the other day. He's like, I bought a t-shirt off your site. I watch all your videos. I'm like, how long have you been a subscriber? Oh, I never subscribed, he said.
This is actually the location of Lucy's old home.
Yeah, Loosey Goosey.
Remember Lucy Goosey?
Yep.
She lived right down over the hill here. Now she's flying high.
Or something got her.
No, I'm not going to believe that.
This white oak, much heavier than the cherry.
Don't handle it more than you have to.
You're so lazy. I can't believe you that.
I remember the last video we did up in the
Pretty good jag of wood in there.
Yeah.
Let's try them last few in the razor. What you tell them about the ice cream incident tonight?
We had some good peanut butter chocolate ice cream. And everybody had their share except Mike. And I just went to see if I could get him a bowl. And there wasn't any left.
Yeah, because you came back with a second bowl.
No.
That's what happened. That's how that went down.
No. I wouldn't do that. Thing is, with ice cream, it just melts so darn fast.
Yeah.
Hate to waste it. Yeah. What do you think?
I think it's a pretty nice load of wood on that trailer.
Yeah. Should I go ahead of you?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, because someone was just asking the other day what the capacity is of the drawbar, the hitch, like on the big tool rack.
Okay.
So I don't know the answer to that.
We'll
so
find out, huh?
It'd probably be best that you go first. That way, worst case scenario, I have to go get the trailer and not repair the ring. So it's going to get dark here pretty quick. So maybe tomorrow evening when I get home from work, we'll finish this video and see how long it takes to split what's in that trailer.
Yeah, sounds good.
That's nice white oak right there.
Yeah.
Pretty stuff.
That's a town in Pittsburgh,
White Oak, Pennsylvania.
I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
It's in the city. Yeah.
Pretty nice evening.
It is nice.
All right.
You can show that one there.
So last night, Melissa and I went and gathered up that wood, and tonight we're gonna go split it.
Yep.
And we are making foil dinners.
People call them, we call them foil dinners, campfire dinners.
You want to show them?
I've heard hobo dinners.
Want to show them what they are? Most of you've probably already seen these.
So it's the hamburger patty with the potatoes, onions, and carrots.
But the hamburger is, we use 80-20 ground beef and then form it into a patty. We season it up and then form it into a patty.
Put it in the foil. And you fold the foil and put it in the fire on the ashes. Then it'll cook.
On the coals.
On the coals.
On the coals, not the ashes.
Yeah, you need good hot coals. They usually take about, what, 20 minutes, something like that?
Yeah.
So we should be able to go split this wood.
Even put hers up here. This is if you want to make it 2 hours to cook.
If you want to make 2 hours, put it on top. All right, Eva, you're in charge to make sure they don't get burnt while we go split some wood.
You won't have to do anything.
Okay, good.
All right, we'll be back in a bit.
Alrighty.
All right, we're going to see how long it takes to split the dump trailer full of wood and the Ranger full of wood. We've got dinner on the fire up there. Right now it is 6:21. You ready to get started?
Yeah.
got down on one knee, 11, 12, 11, and her tears welled up, and her heart jumped to heaven. It was supposed to rain, but there's clear skies today. She was a rare gem, Romanian descent. He was a good man, gave her every compliment she deserved. Yeah, he treated her like a queen. He said, come with me, my darling beauty. Let's spend our lives together, and I love you always, through every doorway. Beaches and sunshine cities, moonlight I will. Well, it couldn't have been more perfect than this. Their emotions, world in bliss, like a wave built from the center of the sea.
All right, so that took 21 minutes and 34 seconds to split a full dump trailer load and a Ranger load. That's about a half a quart of firewood, actually maybe even a little bit more. The dump trailer, you know, in rounds, it holds over a third, I know for sure. But yeah, 21 minutes and 34 seconds. Melissa did most of the work on this one, but it went really well.
It went well.
And when we came down here, the dogs busted through the gate.
They wanted to help.
Yeah. Piper's already waiting for the air conditioning. All right, Melissa's heading up to check on the foil dinners. We'll wrap this up here in just a minute. I want to talk to you about one thing on this splitter first. All right, as you can probably tell, I don't have the splitter lined up perfectly with the conveyor. The only reason it's sitting this way right here is because I was running the RK55 on that road over there, and I was getting a little cramped for space there. So that's why I cocked the splitter this way a little bit. I do have a little hole over on that side. We lost a couple pieces, no big deal, 10 extra seconds or something. What else? Oh, the other thing I want to mention, someone said before, you know, why do I keep clearing the table? You don't have to do that at all. It'll just keep taking it. The reason I do that, sometimes I'll split a smaller piece, you know, just in two with this, and those pieces are right here. Well, then we throw a big piece on. I want to bring the four-way wedge down. I don't want to just smash them down, so I just give it a push down into the hopper. When you're all done, there might be 4 or 5 pieces left down in here, but if this was sitting straighter than it is right now, you'd never have to touch it. But it works really good. That was over a half a quart of wood easily in 21 minutes. Not bad at all. But anyway, I think that's about it. I'm going to head up to the house, have my foil dinner, and like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.